My name's Tony Peck. It's really Anthony Peck because my mother thought I was going to amount to something. So she gave me Anthony, but I never did amount to anything, so I just used the one. Mayor Greenwood talked to me for 6 years, off and on, just back and forth, about this ground up there, and he said he didn't want it full of houses, and I says, well, that's not my goal either. But we talked back and forth, and then he wanted a park like the park in New York City. He thought that would be really good for the town. So we talked back and forth for all those years, and we did several handshake agreements with him on digging ponds. We dug the pond up on 12th. Now let's see. No, it's over above Costco. And we made numerous agreements with him and didn't charge him anything, and everything worked out really good. And we did the same thing up here to our property up above the cemetery, and he just we just took it that they'd buy Tom had it sold to what's the name of that? Oh, Ivory Homes. He was going to trade them for a house, and he thought that's the way it should go, and the mayor said that the city would like to own the property for a park. And then later on, the family all talked like we would like to have ball fields, and all of our grandkids and that played baseball, softball, played every kind of ball. Lehigh's way behind on their ballparks. Spanish Park, I think, has 16. We don't have anything really any good. They're just makeshift parks. We wanted to build later on, after the city purchased the property, we all agreed that we'd put the best of the best ballpark in there, like down to St. George, and we're way behind on parks in this town. It's a huge town, but we have no ballparks to speak of. There's one over on the lower Main Street highway. They've kind of fixed it up a little bit, but it doesn't qualify for tournaments. We wanted the very best of the very best, and that's what we fought for. We've been 10 years fighting the city. The mayor, I don't know what's the matter. He doesn't want the lights up there, and unless we have a major good, the best of the best ballpark, we don't want anything. They're just wasting the ground. They said they was going to put up some small parks or baseball parks up there, but people have to go way out of town they have to travel like crazy to even let their kids practice or anything. So Spanish Park has 16 fields. They're not even half as big as Lehigh, but they have all these ball fields, and the people there understand that if the kids play ball, they're out. They're saving them from getting in a lot of mischief and stuff. It's been 10 years. They've been leasing the property up there, and now it's just a disaster the way they've let it all go. And
how do you feel about putting houses on your property that you donated to the city?
I absolutely do not want. It wasn't sold for houses. If we don't wanted houses, we could have sold it ourselves for houses. and made twice as much money or 3 times. The kids could have developed it, and Cole and Clay could have developed it, and made 3 times as much. We offered to sell the property at a halfway decent price. It was plenty good, but we offered to sell it for about half of the price. And the people, I don't think the mayor has really told the council what's really agreed on, what was really agreed on, and we've been fighting for 10 years to get ball fields up there, and the right kind of ball field. We wanted first class ball fields up there. We wanted a series of them all hooked together so they could have tournaments, and you can turn them.